Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back. I'm HD Signatures. It feels so good to be back on here. Today's tutorial, guys, I'm going to show you how to apply your foundation to last really long, most especially if you have extreme oily skin and extreme sweaty skin. So if this sounds like something you are interested in, definitely keep on watching. So guys, I'm going to start with cleansing of my face, and I'm going to go ahead and cleanse with micellar water. So this step is very important. You want to make sure you cleanse your face with micellar water or any cleansing products you have. So guys, this step is very important. You want to make sure you cleanse your face with micellar water. Any skin types can use micellar water. It's very gentle. Always make sure you bring your cleansing to your neck area. The next step, I'm going to go ahead and apply this moisturizer from La Vida. It's called Deep Moist. So I'm going to use this on my face, and the good thing about this moisturizer is it doesn't leave any greasy residue. It gives you a semi-matte feel on your face, on your skin, and it gives you the amount of hydration your skin needs. You want to take your time to work your moisturizer into your skin and bring the remaining to your neck area. After applying your moisturizer, you want to give it a little bit of time to settle into your skin before you go ahead and apply the next product. So for the next product, guys, we're going to be going ahead to make use of this product. This is Melron Skin Prep Pro and Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. If you have extreme oily skin and it doesn't seem to stop throughout the day after your foundation or after your makeup, go ahead and use this. It works really well. If your oil does not come out so much, this is enough for you. And if you are someone that you have oily skin and you also sweat a lot, using this will really help you. All you need to do is to go ahead and use the cotton pad. Just put a little bit of that onto your cotton pad and press that on the areas you normally sweat and on the areas you oil. So for me, my T-zone, to the side of my cheek a little bit, and on my brows. So I like to put it on my brows to mattify that area for me, and my T-zone area. I don't usually sweat, but if you are somebody that sweats a lot, you want to make sure you put it on the areas that you sweat, and you make sure you press it into your skin. So this mattifies your skin a lot. Like immediately you start feeling this tightness on your skin. So that's the primer working, and this works really well. So after we allow this to settle into our skin, we are going to go ahead and apply the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. So the reason why I'm using this is it further mattifies your skin, and also it blurs out the textures you have on your skin to a large extent. So this is really good if you have like pores. You can feel the tightness already. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this Rimmel Stay Matte London. So I'm going to take a pea size of that and put it where I want to have my skin blurred out, and also where I want to really mattify my skin. So you can already see how mattified my skin is. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and spray a setting spray on my face. This is going to further lock in all that we just applied, and it's going to keep the oil to stay in place for a very long time without peeking through your foundation. So guys, after allowing the setting spray to dry down, we are going to go back and add glow back to our skin. For me, I really do not like a totally mattified surface. I like my skin to be satin finished, like not too dry and not too oily. So I just like it to be a little bit of both. So I'm going to go ahead and use this illuminator, and this is a DIY from me, guys. So because I don't want to shine all over my face, I'm just going to go ahead and place it where I want to add glow to my skin, which is going to be the highest point of my face, and I'm going to be going ahead to use this brush to blend that out. So here is the foundation I'm going to be making use of today. I'm making use of Beauty foundation and Melron foundation. So I'm mixing these two together, and I'm going to be using this to bronze up my face to add back the dimension. So once I mix this foundation together, I'm going to go ahead and mix it with this sweet almond oil because I still want more hydration, more glow on my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that, and I'm going to be right back. So if you are somebody that your oily skin is extreme, you want to skip out mixing your foundation with oil, this is fine. So after mixing this out, guys, this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this in the center part of my face. I'm not going to apply it on my forehead area. I'm going to work a little and build as I go. So I'm going to go ahead and use the brush to blend this out because I want good coverage of my skin. And this brush, the bristles are not so dense, so it's going to give me really nice airbrushed blending as opposed to using a brush like this. This is quite dense than the one I'm using. So guys, this is just one application of that foundation. This part of my face, I didn't touch that part because I'm still going to go over to that place and use a darker foundation to bronze up that area. So before going to do that, I'm going to go ahead and color correct after my foundation because I added the foundation first to know where I might need more coverage instead of going over and over again to apply more foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and use color corrector from LA Girl. I'm mixing that with my foundation just to make it a peachy color. So guys, after covering up my spots with the color corrector, I'm going to go back and apply what I have left on my mixing palette all over that just to further cover it up. This time around, I'm going to be using a beauty sponge. So guys, I'm going to be going ahead to apply the darker shade at the perimeters of my face. So this is going to help me bronze up my face and also help me cover the spot I have on this area. Guys, can you see how flawless my face is looking and how covered my spots are? Like, I look like I don't even have anything on my face right now. So I'm going to be going ahead to use this concealer, and this is from NYX Cosmetics. It's Sculpt and Highlights. I'm going to be using that under my eyes. I'm basically going to put it where I want to bring forward because we want to look really snatched and glam. The bridge of my nose, my chin area, and a little bit on my forehead, just a little bit. And this concealer is not so thick, so it's not going to come out too bright because it's an hydrating concealer, so it's going to really give me that amount of brightness that I want under my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. So guys, after blending out my highlighting, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with that same setting spray. This is just to further seal and lock this application into our skin, this foundation. So come rain, come sun, come water, come whatever, it's not going to shift. Remember your T-zone, your cross side, that way. So that way you locked every part of your face with this setting spray. So you're going to give it a little bit of time to settle into your skin. So you press and roll, press, roll, press and roll. See, you press it and you roll it. So this way you are pushing that. So guys, I'm sorry about my lighting. PHCN just says the light is how the foundation look with the highlighting. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my under eyes. I'm using this beauty sponge. I'll dip it into the setting powder. I'll first of all go ahead and blend out my under eyes first. There won't be much creasing because of the steps. You need to set your under eyes really well, guys. And when you are doing this, use a damp beauty sponge to set your under eyes. Very necessary, very important. Can you see how my eyes look? You want to use a damp beauty sponge. Using a damp beauty sponge will help melt the setting powder into your skin, without leaving any residue from that setting powder, and give it, and without leaving any residue, and it will give it an airbrush finishing. So can you see how this look, guys? I'm just going to go ahead and do that to the areas that I highlighted. So guys, after setting the areas you highlighted with the setting powder, before you go ahead and use your skin color powder, you will go ahead and use your setting powder and your beauty sponge. This time around, what you are doing is you are setting the rest of your face with this setting powder. This is going to further lock that foundation into your skin. Even when you sweat, it's not going to shift, it's not going to move around. Let me set this part so you guys see it, and it's going to be airbrush. Give it an airbrush finishing, guys. So guys, can you see this side of my face and this side of my face? So it's going to give you really nice airbrush finishing, and it's not going to look like you applied so much. So guys, don't feel like when you apply all of this you will not sweat. You will sweat, but the difference is when you sweat, your sweat is just going to be on top of your skin. So when you put your face where there's ventilation or fan, it's going to dry off without altering your makeup. That's the excess of all of this, but it's not going to stop you from sweating. I just needed to put that out there. So after setting that with the setting powder, now we are going to be going ahead to use our regular skin color powder, and we are going to be placing that on top of our skin. So I'm using this skin color powder from Lavida, and I'm picking the shade that I normally use. So I'm using Melron. So to bronze up my face, I'm going into Coffee, which is this one here. So I'm also going to use this brush to bronze my nose, just to further make it snatched. So after applying your powder, the third time we're going to be going ahead again with the setting spray, and we're going to do the T-zone spray and the cross sign spray. So we're just going to allow this to also dry down, and we are done, guys. And this is the finished look, guys. Let me quickly put this out there, guys. If you sweat, don't dab it, just let it be. Make sure you stay in a place that is well ventilated. Let it hair dry, and your makeup is going to stay as exactly as you applied it. So let me know, guys, if you tried this out, or whenever you tried it out, let me know down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.